I know a lot of us fans out there are wishing for Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving to join on the Brooklyn Nets together or wherever they're going to go, the Knicks, the Nets, wherever. That would be great for fans all over basketball. First off, you get KD off that Golden State Warriors team. I think most fans are happy about that happening. But also, you create a new storyline. Whenever Kevin Durant does come back to basketball, him and Kyrie Irving together, at the end of the day, it's going to be intriguing, and they could be great together. We will see. But there's no one out there, no team, no fan base rooting for Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving to sign with the Brooklyn Nets more than the Los Angeles Lakers. You heard me correctly. Just bear with me a little bit here. Obviously, if you're a Lakers fan or you're the Lakers part of that organization, getting Kevin Durant away from Golden State, that powerhouse and how unbeatable they've been, obviously you want that to happen no matter where he goes, right? But there's more to it. The Lakers do have a meeting scheduled with D'Angelo Russell, and they are going after a third star. Right now, the Lakers have around $19 million in cap room. If they can convince Anthony Davis to not take, he has a $4 million trade kicker. So they can convince him not to take that trade kicker, and I'm pretty sure Rich Paul will play. Well, you know, Rich Paul represents LeBron and Anthony Davis. If there's a third star on the table, I'm pretty sure Rich Paul will convince his client Anthony Davis to not take this. So now you're at about $23 million. They need to get around $32 million for a third top-tier free agent to have that max slot. So that's where D'Angelo Russell comes involved. If Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant do sign with Brooklyn, obviously the Nets would lose Kyrie. They would lose D'Angelo Russell, their guy, their all-star point guard. Yeah. So at that point, D'Angelo Russell's a restricted free agent. At that point, the Nets would renounce his rights. D'Angelo Russell would then become an unrestricted free agent. And once he becomes an unrestricted free agent, the team that a lot of people are tying to him is the Los Angeles Lakers. An all-star point guard to go alongside LeBron and Anthony Davis. D'Angelo Russell's game complements LeBron's game well to me. I think it would be a match made in heaven. I mean, you're talking about a guy in D'Angelo Russell who did play for the Lakers. He was drafted by that team, number 2 pick. They traded him. He was the guy he was supposed to be one of the guys of the future. Magic Johnson then just gave up on him. Obviously, he snitched on Nick Young or whatever. That didn't look good. The Lakers tried to get rid of that energy and start over. And now Magic's gone and D'Angelo Russell might be back. So we will see what happens. But there's no team out there rooting for a Brooklyn Nets to sign Kyrie and KD more than the Lakers. They want it to happen probably damn near just as bad as Brooklyn does. The Lakers are going to be selective about what stars they go after. They're just not going to spend that whatever money they have in free agents on a third star just because. It's got to be guys that make sense, like a Kawhi Leonard or a D'Angelo Russell, right? Or maybe even a Kemba Walker. Other than that, they're going to probably take that money and spend it on role players. So we'll see what happens. The Lakers do want a third star if it makes sense. And if D'Angelo Russell becomes an unrestricted free agent due to the Nets signing Kyrie and KD, don't be surprised if the Lakers are not the team that he ends up going back to and signing with without Magic Johnson at this time. I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
I got the kids, they are now tuned in.
Yo, we locked in right now, Mr.
Mr.Taliaferro.
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 Taliaferro.
Shout out to Mr.Taliaferro.
You're watching Mr.Taliaferro TV.
Mr. Taliaferro TV. Here with the triple B's, you can't do nothing but win.